What's good, incredible people? Justin Incredible here with another incredible review slash rant. My thoughts on the new MacFarlane Batmobile and the new MacFarlane 89, aka Flashpoint movie, Batman. What's funny is everybody keeps calling that movie Batman. I was watching Toy Shiz and he almost called it Batman like twice. Like, it's crazy when like all the hype is for Batman and it's not even a damn Batman movie. That just shows you how powerful Keaton's role was. So without further ado, let's get into it. We have yet another card from MacFarlane. This was actually just sitting inside the cockpit when I got it. So we're gonna take it, pluck it and file it. Let's take it out. Might be a read up in regards to the movie, some hints. Boom, long forgotten and hidden away in darkness. There you go. I don't know how it was only forgotten. People say it was destroyed. If I remember correctly, the sides just came off and he went down the middle of the alley on Batman Part 2. So let's plug and file that. It's like so funny he gave us a card of the Batmobile. Like, you know what? I'll take it. And then we also have Keaton's Batman. Don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it is what it is. I kind of wish it was still like how his comics look. Because I know they have the 89 Batman comic strip, but I mean, he doesn't, you know, it is what it is. But here's the read up on it. Looks like it's gonna, if you want to pause it, looks like it's gonna talk about the upcoming film. Let's pluck it and file it. Once again, I'm having fun collecting these damn cards. Yeah, let's add that to the repertoire as I knock Batman over. We shooting this raw, baby. Let's go. So, as always, they come with the little platform. Let's take that off. Here's the figure, as you've probably seen. I am not going to paint the belt. I was going to, but I have a Beast Kingdom Batman, which fits my needs for the 89. So before I even get into it, if you just really want to know, even with this discolor and even with this, like my friend keeps sending it to me, he's got like, if you see the bottom of the chin, you won't be able to unsee it. It looks like he's got like double chin-itis. Like, I don't know why you can just paint that black, but I'm not really going to be up on the figure like that. $20, not $30. Not 60, you know what I mean? I'm not like, you know, trying to bash Hasbro, but I mean, bro, $20, like, if this were Hasbro, they would have charged like a premium for this. I'm surprised he didn't even do gold label. I hear he's gonna do a gold label, and it's gonna come with the Batmobile. Hopefully they fix the top of that. We'll get into that in a minute, but the detail, like, I can't really, like, say yay or nay just because I haven't seen the damn movie. And when people are able to, like, compare, like, the 89 movie and the Batman Returns, I don't even remember what the hell they look like. I'm just like, look, when I see this, yeah, I think of it. And he's going to be on somebody's shelf or inside the Batmobile. So a lot of, you know, if there's any gripes, I'm just, you know, showing you what it is. For me, there's no gripe. My only gripe is I wish everyone could have just walked into the store and got this stuff, you know. I wish there weren't, like, scalpers out there making it hard for people. I can't blame distribution. I can't blame MacFarlane. I can't blame Target. I don't know who it is because my fuckery happened with Amazon, and that rarely happens. Normally, it's Target that fucks me over, and I got this from Target. I pre-ordered 3. 2 from Amazon, and they fucking both. One was canceled if you check out my last video. The second one required an authorization for it to be delayed, and it's kind of like, who knows? And I'm like, wow, like, are you fucking kidding me? Target came through. At first, this was 80. Let me see. Yeah, it was 79, but they automatically credited back 20. I was about to say, like, yo, wait, this is like, because as soon as it was released, I pre-ordered it from 3 different ways. Like, always have, like, a backup plan because of the time fuckery, right? And I'm not trying to just get it out there, you know, for the views and stuff. It's like, I want to ensure that I get one because I still do not see Bane anywhere. Like, I saw him like this, and now he's just overpriced. So this is mass produced. This is mass produced. Hopefully, eventually, kind of like the smaller DC, what is it called? Superpowers. Remember, those were hard to find at first. Now those bitches are pig warmers like nobody's business. So if you didn't get one, be patient. If you didn't get one of these, please be patient. I have a very good feeling like these are just going to end up being everywhere. My advice, check twice a week at your local Target and or just check randomly online. But anyway, so I was going to get like some copper wire and try to modify that. I'm not going to do all that because like if I use the photo, you can see like you'd have to like finagle it because his arm doesn't widen all the way out, you know, to like extend the cape. His shoulder pads like prevent that. But I'm glad we got this cloth goods. MacFarlane, yo, please, please, let's get this message out there. Give us a Superman with a cloth cape. Like, bro, this should just be an add-on. Like, there's so much extra shit that we don't need or use. You know what I'm saying? I would gladly trade some of that shit for like an extra like accessory like this. Can you imagine like if he started putting like the plastic capes and then just like tied this in there? Yeah, I mean, let's get the word out there. Like, I mean, I don't feel like he'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I mean, like, yo, it is what it is. So as you know on the photo, like this can like open up. I don't know why it opens that deep, but at least he did this because the Affleck one didn't do this. So what if he wasn't able to do this? So at least he could. You can finagle it, like I said, like to where like you kind of turn the arm backwards and then turn the wrist this way, right? And if you got like wiring or something to hold it, right? And you know, nobody's really looking, like you got to get all up on it. But I mean, how many people really gonna see your collection other than you? But like, how many people really is gonna hold him in this pose? But look at the extension on that, man. That is awesome. So what does he come with? He stands pretty good as well. Like this is a solid figure. I got two of them, one in box. I got the other one to go with the Batwing when it gets here. I'm not gonna keep it in box. Fuck that. I'm putting them in the Batwing. Or like I don't even know where that thing is gonna go. But anyway, let's see here. I don't even know what to show. Like it's basic, so I'm just like, yeah, I got Batman next. But he got the little things right here, his little wrist gauntlet. You know, I'm pretty sure this is the same body mold as 90% of his stuff, which I don't mind as long as he changes it where it's needed. He comes with 2 extra hands, so a set of 4 hands total, 2 pairs total. These are the, oh, look at that, see? Y'all stay tuned while I find this. All right, so this comes off pretty easily. So like you might want to, my advice if you want to put them in the Batmobile, like take these off, right? Okay. Open them up, put them on the Batmobile, and then stick them on here. Otherwise, you're going to go, like, insane. So he comes with the 2 open hands. Some people might use the fisted hands, you know. To me, these are, like, just going to go in the pile with everything else. I was considering throwing them away. However, what I realized, one day, like, you know, say it's 5 years from now, and this falls or something, I just lose a hand. Might not be the hand that I want, but at least this or one of the other MacFarlanes, you know, without being seen, will go with it, you know? So he comes with his battle ring, and he comes with his grappling gun. They might be, once again, they might be silver in the new movie. And even if they not, I mean, you can paint these black. I'm not gonna even keep them on person. These are just gonna go with those, like, because I don't even have, like, I don't even know where the hell I'm gonna put this. I don't have the space, you know? So, dun-da-da-dun, the coup de grace. Coup de grace? Coup de grace. You got something I want. Remember when he's in front of it? Stop. People say, it's too big. I'm like, look, man, this is a toy. When I got this in the mail, like the weight in it, this feels no more than 2.5 pounds heavy, right? I haven't weighed it. I'm not doing all that. But I do like the intake. Yo, and like after being in the Navy and seeing jets, a lot more of this makes sense to me. So this is basically a jet. This is a damn jet. It has like, it's like a honeycomb like text. I damn near thought it was like a, you know, like a mesh screen, but it has that texture to where you would think that. That's awesome. Same thing with this. $60. People like, man, well, at least we got it for $60. I'm happy for that, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm not just gonna give him a blowjob because of that in a minute. But one thing I can appreciate, my favorite part of this entire vehicle, right? It's not this, because as you know, like you press this button and like it even did that on the movie. It was like, right? It's the inside of this bad boy, right? Like these are all superimposed as well. Like it's not just stickers. Like you can feel the grooves. Like this is all mold. The steering wheel does not turn. It is not a bat signal on there. Oh, yeah, it is. There's a bat signal in the center. I'm gonna get like more light. Like, so as I get subscribers, I'm gonna put money into the channel. Right now, I'm just talking to my incredible people out there. The seat, once again, people say it's not a 2-seater. Look, I don't really give a shit. Like, I mean, it'd be cool if it were, but let me ask you this. Let me just ask people, really, like, how many people, like, unless you're into toy photography, would really have 2 people in there and just this close? Like, fucking do it and just use your imagination and pretend like he's not in there, right? The only reason why I would keep one Batman, like, When I post this, you best believe it's gonna be something to where he's standing next to it. He is not gonna be inside unless I just need space. And like, if he's inside, it's gonna be open like that. Now, $60, I'm not complaining. The only complaint I got, and it's just hard not to see, is this. I'm gonna figure out how to paint this, because that just, that's not it. Hopefully they re-release this shit, but that's definitely not it. So we look at the back. Yeah, it's pretty, like, dude, this just brings back memories of like seeing the old movie. Like, it's there, it's just what you need, right? Same thing on the other side. And in case you're wondering, like, real time, I've seen a couple of real time people do this. How is it putting him in there? Everybody taught MacFarlane here. So basically I just do his legs like this, right? Just make him as stiff as a board, light as a feather, right? And then I'll show you a trick that I use with the capes on like the other Batmobile and all that stuff from the, but boom, he sits in there like that. I normally just take it and like blow, and it just like tucks in there, right? So he's in there and his ears are still sticking. So just lean him to the, there we go. So lean him to the side and just like type him in there. So like, it's like you have to lean him in there, and then as you see, there's clearance. It's not like he's stuck, but you have to like lean him to the side to put him in there. And I mean, shit. I mean, it's not that deep. So, I mean, as far as like, man, I got to do all that. Would I put his hands on the steering wheel? No, because I'm not even going to keep him in the Batmobile. But as you see, it closes up just like that. Another thing, I don't know who will play with this, and or even if you buy this for kids, right? This won't impress you, but this has some gliding on it, dude. Like, one day I just did that, and that shit kept up like for the longest. Even when me doing that, normally they would stop, still going. I can turn it like this, still going, right? I'm not going to show you how long that goes, but like I barely nudged this on my carpet and this bitch went across the whole room. I don't know if that means anything, but like normally I'm used to wheels doing this. Okay, this is a lot thicker, so let me see if I can turn this one and do it. Yeah, see how it stopped? I barely moved. This is like super loose, like I barely like, I can't explain it, but like, yeah, I don't think anybody's giving this the roll test, and like this bitch, it goes like, I mean, if you, a kid outside and you push this hard, this bitch will clear the block, in my opinion, easily, unless it hits obstruction. But we all just see that ugly gray, like, man, that's fucked up. But anyway, so let's open it back out. Let's get him out of here. So there you are. Let me get him standing up like that. And you know what? He just did, if you blinked, he just did the Batman disappearing trick, so we're going to leave him go. Y'all stay tuned for some comparisons. And here it is next to the only Batmobiles that I have, which I was about to pull the trigger on Amazon, right? For the animated series, which was $195. Yeah, that sounds like a lot, right? I mean, it's sold out. Damn it, I should have pulled it. But I was considering returning canceling my Batwing, because I'm like, that thing lights up and everything, the Batman animated series. And I was like, yo, like, I got more in connection with that than this new Batwing, because it's not even the 89 Batwing. But anyway, that's gone. So, I mean, that's a sign. Oh, well. So, this is still my favorite. I mean, like, this is a RC, but when it's on, this cost me $100. Shout out to Articulated Ninja. Before that new Engine of Vengeance by Ramen Toys that's coming out, he suggested this and said it was on sale. Then he had like these fire effects. I don't really care about Robbie Reyes, but I did want this Batmobile to go with my Batman, right? So here it is, size comparison to give you an idea. This is big. It's light and it's not cumbersome, so it's big. But this to me says the old school Toy Biz toy, because it's just a big ass piece of plastic. Here's the bottom of it, by the way. It's got like the bat signal in there. It's not much to it, you know? It's just a big piece of plastic, right? So when people say only $60, oh my goodness. I won't lie, a lot of that was because of the 89 nostalgia, right? I don't even know how he prices this stuff, because to me, a better Batmobile, but not as, you know, to me, bang for my buck, this is better than this. It just is. Like, I just need to paint. I still haven't done it, paint the bat signal. But like, to me, this two-seater, right? Matter of fact, while we having that discussion, like this was $100. I don't know what the real price was, but let's have this discussion, okay? It's about the same width. So that leads me to honestly believe, I hope to God that the new Batmobile is a one-seater, which don't make sense because he wouldn't be able to see through this split. But I mean, Maybe he's cutting costs. Maybe when this was made, though, like, shit didn't inflate the way it is. But that's about the same width. So I'm not sure why there wasn't a two-seater. Once again, I don't care. This is just to give people, like, things to discuss, discussing topics. I mean, I obviously have them both. I'm not biased, but there's a size comparison if you've ever seen this in the store, right? So this is going to take up more space lengthwise, but widthwise, not really. So there's that. Anybody who has this, there you are, like... I mean, I'm just giving you, like, an idea. Boom. But once again, this is my favorite because when the lights are on and Batman's inside, dude, this Batmobile was I mean, think about the Batmobiles we got prior to this. They were like artillery vehicles. They weren't some shit that I could see driving down the damn street. Like, it's like the Tumbler, big ass tank. Like, it worked for the movie, but I was never interested in that or the Batman v Superman. But when I first saw this, shout out down below, when you saw that shit light up, this big ass Hemi, and it looks like, I mean, it's a muscle car, but it looks like it can drive through a damn wall. And it fits just right as far as, look, it ain't about this one. We all know about that one. Y'all stay tuned for a comparison of the Batman. Before I do that, I wanted to compare it to another one of my movie vehicles, right? The Ecto-1. This was $50, right? At Target. Much more detail. I would argue, like, why was this more expensive than this? I mean, we can count for inflation and the property, right? When's the last time we seen one of these? But his figures fit in this. If you have this vehicle, right, it looks beautiful. The doors and stuff open up. If I can get it to open up real quick. Like, but the plasma series does not fit in there. They're nice to stand up next to, right? But it doesn't fit in there. Another reason why, like, $60 didn't make me just give him a blowjob, like, even though he could have easily charged more. Let's stop putting that in people's heads. Stop telling him he could have charged more. Why? Because this was 25. This was like 20. This is 25. This is every bit, quote unquote, the equivalent of this. Yes, this is bigger. I don't know what it goes into marketing. Nobody knows. But I mean, like, when people say we can't have large items because there's no space. I've already made videos with these giant ass boxes of kids' toys that just sit there. I guarantee you, if those spaces were sold, I mean, like, really sold for shit that us adults want, that shit would fly off the shelf. But I see, like, there's a big ass Batman box where it's like Batman, but he turns into a Batcave for kids. I'm not gonna say nobody's buying that shit, but nobody's buying that shit because it sits there. Anyway, so yeah, this was 25. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, but it was 25. And as you see, they all fit in there. They just jammed in there, but they fit in there, right? And I would argue this, unfortunately, has more detail than this. As a whole, yeah. I mean, that cockpit, that is like, that's where the money must have went. But like, yeah, man. So let's stop making them think. But on the flip side, right? 25. I know we got IPs, we got properties, right? But let's see what 40 costs. Like 35 to 40. It was 35. This. I don't like that. Like, I got this because I never got it as a kid, right? Look, it keeps coming off too. But my whole thing is, when you open this up, I was never impressed. There's not shit in there. There's not even sticker D. This is just a big ass plastic coffin. Bro, it's like that Fisher Price shit. Like, I mean, yeah, it's the Turtles. I mean, you can't really argue that, but damn, dog, like, they're not tennis shoes, you know? So it's like, yeah, these are the Turtles, but sometimes even Playmates do that to her, like, okay, you gonna charge more for, like, but anyway, I'm just saying, like, this was 2 years ago also, 35. So we got 35, we got 25, we got 60, and we got 50. This is actually Hasbro, so I'm surprised that we got this. They were hard as hell to come by. But the point is, like, yeah, these are more toy-esque, but this fits in the realm of toys, in my opinion. Like, it's not it's not really, this to me, the old Batmobile is more of a collectible than this. I collect this line because this is a perfect bang for your buck. But it's just, I wasn't even going to do it, but it was just so damn good, like, hard to pass up. Like, yo, he's killing it with that line. But anyway, let's put that up. And y'all stay tuned for, like, a figure comparison and my final thoughts and my rants. Here we go. There's only 2 more Batman that I would like. And I got quite a few. Some I buy just because. Like that gold label where he lights up. I made a video about it. Funny thing, I'm a Superman fan. Like, when it comes to Superman v Batman, I'm Superman. But I often ask myself, why? Like the first DC book I ever bought was a book called Batman Ultimate Evil. Shout out down below if you read it. It's a graphic novel. It is not like a comic book, right? And it literally dealt with P-files, basically sex trafficking and stuff. I don't want to say the wrong thing to where, you know, I might get demonetized one day if I, you know, make it big. But based on the lore, I mean, like, yo, it's epic. He should be in a museum. But these are my Batman. I really wish I could have got that year 2 with the cloth cape, but there's only one other one that can stand right here that would make me have the 3 Batman that were for me, and that's if he made the Adam West in 7-inch. Can you imagine? I know it would shoot himself in the foot, but shit, like, bruh, like, MacFarlane, let's get the word out there. We need the Adam West 7-inch, and yo, Hall of Batman. But as you see, it's about the same size as the animated series, you know, so boom. And then if we get to Adam West, you know, one day, I ain't even gonna go there, but my final thoughts, yeah, these work. But I'm just gonna like let y'all look and play around while I now rant, because Hasbro just did some lame shit. Check out the picture right here and tell me what's wrong with it. I'll wait. 3, 2, 1. I've been saying this since I saw it, right? The fucking Green Ranger, dude, they didn't even try to hide it. They like, look, how blatantly can we fuck them over? Like, I didn't pre-order. I can't believe that shit sold out to that and the Red Ranger. Oh my God. Like, dude, do y'all not love yourself? I try to make excuses, right? And I will eventually get them, but I'm in no fucking rush. In fact, the way I tell myself, fuck it, I just might not get it. If I can't get it on sale, I'm not fucking getting it. Fuck that. And I was gonna like sell, I have every Ranger but the Green Ranger. I even have 2 White Rangers. Sorry, I accidentally hit the stop button, but I have 2 White Rangers, the metallic and the regular white one with Saba, right? When I saw that they were releasing these new ones, these anniversaries, I was probably gonna cop them all. Meaning I was gonna get the Red Ranger anyway. But the audacity! Dude, if none of your YouTubers, like I said, calls them on that shit when they interviewing, you know what I mean? Fuck kissing they motherfucking ass. Do your fucking job. Be Joe Jonah Jameson. Be motherfucking J.R. Friedman or whatever his name was on DC, to where like, look, I'm going to call bullshit when I see it. Dude, yes, all this extra shit costs money, but in the scope of making sense, it all makes sense. Even that lame ass, I try to make excuses for that video game Spider-Man that's coming out, which I didn't pre-order either. I might catch it on sale or just drop the 30-something. But they literally, with that Green Ranger, looked you dead in your eyes. Every Power Ranger fan out there who collects Lightning Collection, let me tell you what they thought of you, okay? They looked at you. They said, this is the Green Ranger. His fucking dragon shield, not motherfucking Red Ranger, not Black Ranger, the fucking dragon shield. They said, fuck you, bend over. Can I get lubricant? No. Can I get a reach around? Fuck no. We about to fucking bend you over and take that shit. Like, are you serious? And that shit pre-order sold out? Hell no, dude. I'm not mad, and I don't need to, somebody comment before you don't articulate. Fuck that, I'm not articulating shit. I'm calling a bitch move, period. You don't want me to interview a motherfucker, because I'm gonna tell it like a T.I. is. I'm gonna look you right in your, if they say, well, you can't ask that bullshit, I promise you I'll ask that shit. Like, yo, I want to be sugarcoated because you don't give a fuck. If somebody don't give a fuck that they annoying me or keep talking or something like that, I don't feel bad. I'm not a nice guy. I don't feel bad saying, yo, you bugging the hell out of me. Because you don't give a fuck. So you didn't give a fuck to give me the most pivotal. Dude, I could see if they didn't even give you the evil Green Ranger sword. Fuck that candle. You omitted the most important part of this motherfucker's uniform. When have you ever seen the fucking Green Ranger without his vest? Except when he gave it to Jason, but it's his. Oh, hell no, dude. That made me almost say, fuck Hasbro. But I'm not doing that. But with my last video, I stopped doing pre-orders. Yo, this is an example. They didn't even hide it. They just like, they so brazen. Like, that's like, if somebody gonna cheat and they sneaking around, motherfucker, that's like your significant other walking up like, oh, I'm about to go fuck this person, stay up. Like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, dude, like, holy shit. It might be time for me to tap out. It might be time for me to say, fuck that noise. Like, yo, fuck Hasbro for that. Not Hasbro. Okay, you know what? Because I don't know who all is a part of what, because there's some shit they do that's great. The individual or individuals who came up with that idea with the Red Ranger and Green Ranger, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hope you one of them motherfuckers they lay off. If they laid off somebody who had good ideas, but they kept a stupid motherfucker like you, fuck you and the motherfucker that kept you, period. So, Talker Art, everybody else, don't throw the shade at the motherfuckers like that one chick who does G.I. Joe. They're not making creative decisions. They're just motherfuckers, the face of it, right? They taking the hits, and they not even the motherfuckers making the decision. I highly doubt, I don't even know their names because I don't give a fuck, but the people who present this shit on Hasbro Pulse, I highly doubt they came up with that idea. And if they did, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. So that's the biggest rant I got. Once again, like, look at this shit. Like, they don't even really talk about it. The only person I saw bring that up was displaying model behavior. And I commented on this stuff, and then he went back and was like, yo, a couple of people mentioned, I didn't even pay attention. He's not a huge, he calls Marvel on they bullshit, but that's one thing I won't support. When they do that Hasbro 40, 50% off shit, I'll jump in on that, but you're not about to give full price for me. I'd rather a stupid, because you stupid as fuck. Yes, I'm talking you stupid as fuck if you let a motherfucker fuck you over like that. You stupid, not for no goddamn toy. But I'd rather pay double for that motherfucker. Let me just tell you, so that I don't give Hasbro money, I'd rather a flipper buys it and charges double, and I at least put it in their pocket than give it to Hasbro. That's fucked up, man. That's just fucked up. But anyway, what are your thoughts, man? Like, shit, that makes me keep an eye out for shit now. But they forget little things, like, to be a pivotal character with a pivotal piece. But like, he comes with a candle and all this extra shit that don't nobody even fucking want. Lights and shit and display graphics and power effect. Fuck that. Give me his goddamn uniform. Holy shit. But until later, man, I mean, if you didn't like that rant, man, then you like getting fucked over. You probably get played by your significant other, don't give a fuck. Like, I feel sorry for you. Like, I don't give a fuck, but damn, they said, fuck you. Who y'all?